around onto the table. This is one of the cards we're going to make, but before I do that, this is the stamp set, and these are the dies. So you can see there are different size butterflies, and really it's wonderful, a wonderful set. So today I'm going to go start with this one. So I'll just find the card on my table. Here we go. Okay, so it's going to be made in, I'm saying so a lot because I'm not very organized this morning. Well, I'm organized, but I'm not, if that makes sense. Leave my butterflies up there. Since I made this card 2 or 3 weeks ago, I just have to get my mind back into it. So the base is basic white, and then there's a layer of misty moonlight and another layer of white, which doesn't look white because we're going to change it. And that's my sentiment. So let me grab this piece of paper, cardstock. And you can notice I've got a piece of paper here, and there's a reason for that. I'm going to do some blending. So I'm going to get, let's see what colours I want to use. I might use Shy Shamrock. I could use Garden Green, Balmy Blue, and Pretty in Pink. So what I think I'll do is I'll start with the Pretty in Pink at the top. And I'm going to blend it first. And get my pad. And move that up a little bit so that it's a bit more centered. And this is why I've got the paper here, because I don't want it to be too strong at the top. Just blending that in. That's probably enough of the pink. Now I'm going to get the blue. The blue's basically the, actually I might do I'll do the blue next. Just trying to make up my mind what I wanted to do next. Okay, so I've got my balmy blue here. Just I think you might need to grab that pencil, my darling. Someone's find a pencil that they can chew. That's what it is to have a puppy.
It's not good for you, mate.
He has demolished it. Okay. Then he looks at you with these innocent eyes, as much as to say, but why can't I break it up into pieces? And I'm going to use Shy Shamrock. I don't use this colour very much, but I thought it might actually be quite nice on the bottom of this, just to give it a little bit of, make it a little bit more. So it blends into the blue. Excellent. I'm happy with that. So that's using those three. We'll set those over there, out of the way. Take this piece of paper away. So I've got this, and the next thing I'm going to do is find the other bits of the card that I have, which are right here. Okay, so this is going to go on here like this. Let's get some tape. And pop it on so it's centered. I'm not happy that that's centered. Breathe on it. That's not too bad, actually. Okay, now I might put my sentiment on next. So I've got some dimensionals here, and I shall put them on the back. My blue tack that I usually have in the corner to keep my paper down is not working very well. Okay, let's get rid of the backs of these. And I'm going to put this down right here. Now, I'll need my bit of paper back again. I can put this straight on the card because that's basically done. I'm going to do some more blending. Now, you've got two choices to do with this. Let's get this on first. I can use them as is, as white. Could use the white ones. Or I have some that I've even cut out from, which one was it? Thoughtful Journey. Look at these. I turned the Thoughtful Journey paper over and I cut these out. And some of them are also out of another DSP. Anything that has lots of multicolours on it is great. Let's move that. But you know, you could put, say, that on it, even that on it. And these are just cut out from the paper. There's lots of choices, but I am going to set those over to the side for a moment because I want to get this bit of paper back. Put that little guy over there, and I'm going to get these. I'm going to get my blending brushes again, but I'm not going to put any more colour on them. Let's see if I can get them to work without putting any extra. I might have to put a bit of blue on by the look of it. I don't want very much, so that's a bit dark, but it'll be okay. And a little bit on this one. Okay, that will do that one. Let's see if the pink works. Pink's not too bad, but again, I think I need a little bit more. Can't get this to go in this morning. There we go. I don't want very much, so I just wanted to give a hint. And I noticed that there's still a little bit of paper stuck in that there. Okay, that one will do. And I'll do this one. And I actually might do this one in the green. See how that goes. Just to be different. Where did he go? There he is. Put a little bit of green in the middle of those ones as well, just to tone down the blue. Right, now let's put that away. And all I'm going to do is get my 5 butterflies, and I'm going to get some. Just going to put it on with a little dab of glue, I think, today. Just in the middle, where the body part is. Because I don't want it to, got a little bit of cutouts in the back. I don't want it to be completely flat. I want it to have a bit of a raised feel to it, and I'm going to put it like that so that the wings are actually free still, like so. And let's get this guy on. Put him up here because he fits well, and I'll put this little guy, because he's got the green on him, down the bottom. Whoops, I bent his wing, which is not a good thing to do. There we go. They almost blend in, but of course, you know, I love my wing of Stella, so I'm just going to go over it like that. Some of them work better than others. I think this one must be nearly finished. I like that green one actually. The green butterfly is pretty. Okay. And like when we raise the wings up a little bit, you can see the card is almost finished. Just have to be careful because that wing is broken. I've got some basic rhinestone basic jewels. I'm just going to add 2 or 3 of those onto the card. Got heaps of little ones, so let's do these ones. One there. And going up in there. And one there. And that is my card for today. That's the first one. So you brighten up so many of my days. That's card number 1. Okay, so card number 2. Let me get to it. Alright, now this one is a double easel card that I found on Pinterest. And I did one in petal pink first. This is it. So if I set it, and I'm going to set it up on its side, you can see that it stands up. Can you see that? And the wishing you a happy birthday or a beautiful birthday sits on. So that's the blue one, the petal pink one. And then I did a pretty peacock one as well. And I left it like that. So and I put a tiny little butterfly down there at the bottom of that one. And I could do the same, with this one as well. But let's make it. Enough talking. So pop that up there. So I've got a piece of pretty peacock cardstock that I've cut long ways, and I've scored it in the middle and on the front and folded it like that. So it's actually going to sit like that, you can see. I have to work out. There we go, like that. Now let's get the pieces. This is just basic white, which is what I'm going to use, and I'm going to just add a little bit of Lost Lagoon to this, again with my trusty piece of paper. So and just want to get the raised side. There we go. And find my Lost Lagoon. That one's pretty much Lost Lagoon. And I'm just going to highlight. This has been embossed with the birch folder, but at the moment you can't really see that. But watch what happens when I add some of this this here to it. Can you see what happens to it? It starts to, a bit hard to see, but you can see that it begins to show up the grain in the wood. We have a dog who doesn't know whether he wants in or out. I think that's the dog's life actually, and we don't have a puppy dog, so you need to be on guard. It's been funny watching him because I have visits from the magpies, and they have told him in no uncertain terms that this is their property, not his. And he just looks at them, but then they dive bomb him, so I'm hoping they don't hurt him because they're fine with me, but they're not too happy with Fred invading their property. And I don't think he knows what to make of them because I don't think he gets any visits from magpies in his yard. So that's the other bit. So I've just used the other piece of white and I've just cut it like that. So let's get rid of that and that. And I'm going to place these two pieces on my card. So leave that there. And get my tape. 1, 2, 3. And where's my base? There's my base. So this is going to go on these bits. So I used DSP in the other one from Country Woods, but this one I decided to use a birch folder, and it looks really nice. And then this one is a stained blank. I'm going to put a little bit across here on this piece. Okay, so that will sit up like so. Now, not finished yet. I've cut 2 rings from Star Shapes. I've used the 2nd and the 4th size, I think it is, and then I've used the 3rd size to cut a piece of vellum. So it fits right inside. So what I'm going to do now is turn this over and add a little bit of glue to one side of this. All the way around. Just get my little cover out of the way so it doesn't bother me. What to do, and then I'll get my vellum, and then I'm going to put a tiny, not very much because it already has glue on the other side, just a little bit of glue on that one, and put it on top. So then go together like so. Okay, so now you've got this really pretty vellum circle. This is going to go on the card like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put some glue around the bottom half of this, because that will be enough to hold it. Place it, I'll turn it around a little bit so all the glue has disappeared, and just lay it flat so that it's there. So that's the beginning of the card. You can see I'm laying it flat. Now, I'm going to go and grab these guys, these coloured butterflies that I have. Work out which ones I want. Let me move this back a little bit. There's a few of them went hiding. I actually think this one might be nice rather than that one. And let's turn these over and see what's on the other side. Do you think that blue's too strong? I think it is. I think I have another blue, another one. Just wondering if it's hiding underneath the... No. What's this one? It's a white one. It's a white one. And what's on the other side of this yellow one? Green. Oh, I don't know. Maybe this one, because that brings in the pink. And I might use this one to go with those colours. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is pop these on the card. One can go there. Let's do a little bit of glue on these ones. And that is going to go, I want it to be on the card, not on the vellum. And this one, same thing, we put him here. Okay, and I shall get my Wingo Stella again, And because it just brightens them up a little bit. Probably should have done this before I put them on it, but hey, you know. Such is life. Okay. These of course will flutter up. Now I need to put an embossed butterfly. Wanted to show you, so basically when you emboss the butterflies you can cut them out with the die. So I've embossed one in white here. I've actually embossed a few in white. So where the other ones are, I think they're probably hiding over here somewhere. I did 2 or 3. Here's one here. I think that's better cut out than the other one. Okay, now since I'm on those colors, I think I want to do this one in pink and Pretty Peacock or Lost Lagoon. Do that first before I do anything else. So I'm going to get my Lost Lagoon, and I might do that on the edges. Doesn't need very much. See if that's enough. Don't think it's quite enough. It's I should put my piece of paper underneath it, and then that keeps my surface clean, doesn't it? You can see how it shows up the embossing once you put it on. See how it, what you can't see, suddenly you can see. Now, I'm going to do pretty and pink in the middle. Actually, I might use bubble bath in the middle on this one, just to be different. Oh, that looks a bit dry. There we go. And what did I do with this guy? I just stuck him on with dimensionals down here. Yeah, that is good. I might put a little bit more darker on that side. Oh, my tea's coming, thank you. Can't have enough tea these days. Right. I don't know if you're a tea drinker in the morning, but when I was at retreat, I found a friend who drinks a lot of tea like me in the morning, which was great. I'm a morning tea drinker. My husband's whispering and an afternoon tea drinker as well. Okay, so there we go. He could have shouted it out, you know. Right, so we've got now down here, we've got our wishing you a beautiful birthday, and I've already done this, and I'm just going to cut it out. So this was the center of the circle, this circle, and I thought this is a good way to use it, so let's cut this out. And I'm just freehand cutting it. That will do. And I'm going to put it on a few dimensionals. I need to learn to put things back where they were, so that I can find them again. One there, one there, one there. I'm sad because the school holidays are almost over, and I wanted to achieve. I'm actually going to put double ones on, so let's take the bottom bit of those. Yeah, I'm sad that the holidays are over because I've really enjoyed a break from everything. And then I'm going to put another one on top, so it's like it's double dimensioned. There's a reason for that, as I will show you. One more, so it makes it sit up. You can just see a wee bit higher. Take the back off. It gives the card a good grip when it sits up. So let's take that, move that over here, and we'll put that Now I could put another little guy down here, and maybe I could do him in a bit of Lost Lagoon and pink. Let's get, there we go, Lost Lagoon and pink. Actually, even blue would be good on that. Where's my blue? Blue one's hiding. Here it is. See if it comes up. I need a little bit more blue. Because the Bambi blue would fit in very well with this as well. Too much, but that's okay. It'll tone in. Okay. And I shall add a little bit of Wing of Stella to it, because that will brighten it up. And I'm just going to put a glue dot in the back of this. And that's our next card done. Just going to set him down there. And I've got some dimensionals here, or some embellishments that are actually left over there, rhinestone basic jewels, waves basic jewels, and they're perfect for this because I didn't get them all used up, but I can use these little guys here, which are different from what I did on the other card, but look how well they go on that. And I might put one on the wheel up there. And why didn't I put one on here? And perhaps another one and get it up there. Coming off my tape. And there's my card. Using those. Those ones are expired, but look, I've got, bits and pieces and I want to use it. So there's card number 2. And my final card today came to me on Monday. So it is pretty simple. It's this card here. And what I've done, excuse me while I have a drink, is I just grab the packet that has the other ones in it. I have embossed some basic white and coloured it in. Okay, so let's get all of this out and move all of those little guys over there. And I don't know if I need him or not, but let's get those ones out. These butterflies have been cut out of vellum, so they're slightly different from the other ones. Okay, I've used Azure Afternoon as the main feature of this. So what I'm going to do is I've embossed in white. Now I don't know if I've got time to show you how to do that, how I did this, but basically I just got heaps of piece of white cardstock and I embossed the butterflies. I'll do a couple on it so that you can actually see what I'm talking about. You can't see it when you immediately. Let's do this guy here. Do one or two inverse mark on this one. I really should have wiped this down, but I haven't, so let's go for it. So I'm just going to emboss them randomly. I'll just do it on the top here. That'll do for now. Just on 3, just to give you the idea. And then I've got my embossing powder here. Now, one thing I suggest is you get a large container like this to put your embossing powder in, rather than the little container it comes in, because this is fantastic. Because I can set it inside the container, and I don't have any spill. And if you look very carefully, you can actually see the butterflies. Now, we'll have to heat set those before I could use them, But can you see how they show up once you've put the white powder on them? So they turn like a sheen on them. Now, that's it. So, and then when I would heat set that, I would then use blending brushes over the top. So I'm going to use this on this. And I think, what am I going to do? I think I'll put it that way. Okay. And I'm just going to stick it on with some tape. Get my tape. It's going to go on the Azure Afternoon, or Azure Afternoon. I presume it depends where you come from. Now it looks quite strong. I did use a little bit of misty moonlight on this as well. So this ribbon on this here I'm going to put on, and I thought actually I might do it up the top this time. I think that was my thinking on this, rather than down the bottom. So what I'm going to do is that and that, and I'm going to put my ribbon on. Now there is a right side and a wrong side. One is smooth and one isn't. Now let's do that. Bring it around, across to the other side, and it is crooked. It doesn't want to stick. There we go. Okay, now I've got my wishing you a happy birthday, or wishing you a beautiful birthday, and I've stamped it off in Azure Afternoon, and I'm just going to cut it out, leave it over there, and this is going to go on here. But before I do that, I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of this, because I want to place this on the card itself. One there, one up there, one there, one there, one there, and I think I want one down there. Okay, take the backs off. Hi Fred, he's wandering in and out while I talk. No, I don't need you right now. I don't need you right now. Yeah. I think you better go and see Rod. I love you too. Down. Sit. 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 Good boy. Sit. Now, put it on the card. I want it up a wee bit. Let's get this centered so it's center top and bottom. Here we go. Now, I'm going to get some dimensionals and put them on the back of this. Here. Put one up there. One up there. One up there. Because it's going on top of the ribbon, I want it to be nice and secure, so I'm going to put one there. Come on, if you come, and one there. Now, I'm putting this on first for a reason. It's easier to place the butterflies after I put these on. So, here we go. And one more. And I'll pop that there so it sticks above and below the ribbon. In a little bit. Perhaps about there. Okay, now I've pre-done some of these butterflies. So I've done them in yellow and blue. So I might get this guy here. And what I've used on the back of this is glue dots. So let me grab my glue dots, because I really want them to. And when you've got glue dot, of course they're round. So I just elongate them along the back of the the body of the butterfly. One more on this one. And I shall put that like that. And that will. Okay, now what I want to do with this one. I think I want to put him here. And I think I might do him in maybe in green yellow, I think. Let's get my lemon lolly, which is the colour I used. And my lemon lolly. I'm sure I have a lemon lolly somewhere here. It's hiding. There it is. Got a hair on my ink pad. Okay. Let's do this guy in lemon lolly. Just marked up my ink pad. There we go. And I'll get a bit of glue dot. And this one I'm just going to leave all in yellow. Still a bit damp, but it's okay. And I've got a tiny little guy here, and I've got him, and I think I might do him in pink. His wings on there, and they're pretty in pink. Oh, no bubble bath. Let's do bubble bath. Okay. And just I want to get a bit more pink on his wings, so I'm just pressing wing down on the stamp pad. Turn it over. Get the glue dot, and I think I'll put him up here. So he's right there. Okay, wonderful. That's my card. Each one will be different because when you do it, it's depending where you put the colour on. Now, I'm going to get these rhinestone waves, and I've got some really lovely blue ones here, so I'm going to add them as highlights on this card. Let's put this one up here. I think I'm going to put 5 on just because I can. 3, and I'll do 2 more small ones. One down there, and one there. How beautiful is that? So they come in sort of 4 colours, 4 graded colours. So let's quickly show you all 3 cards. So we've got this one. You can see it's slightly different to the other one, and I've done it at the top. Let's grab that one. That was the last one I did. Pop that on top of that. This one, which is the first one I did, and then this one, which is the one I did today. And just to show you a different colour, I've done it in pretty in pink as well. And that's my 3 cards today, just to show you how that works. Okay.